Hey gents, this one's a little bit overdue. I thought I had already done this in the past, but we're going to dive into a haul from American Giant today, and there's never been a better time to jump in. American Giant is a made in the USA basics company, and they came on my radar years ago because allegedly they had this 10-year hoodie that came out, and they had broken manufacturing machines trying to make this hoodie because it was made of such high quality materials. And let's dive into what we have. I picked up a little bit of everything, and so I just want to go through my first impressions. And this is the epitome of a company that is what you get what you pay for. Now, just because it's an American-made garment doesn't inherently mean that it's a higher quality product. This is my American Apparel hoodie that I've had for many years, and it's a nice hoodie, but I feel like it is about the same quality of a Uniqlo or something that is a much lower price. But because I think today American manufacturing apparel companies know that they'll need to charge a premium for their product, that means that they're going to use higher quality materials, which is what you get with American Giant. And I did this is a Zane hoodie. I did this I think 2.5 years ago now, and I talked about not all cotton is created equal. There's a heavier and lighter fabric for cotton. That's enough rambling, let's just get in. I'll put a 15% off link below. You can check that out. Make sure you subscribe to learn about the best menswear on the internet, and give a thumbs up for staying cozy in the winter. So here we have, this is the classic premium polo and battleship gray. I ordered a size small. This is a medium waffle Henley, and this feels pretty good here. This is just the regular cotton crew neck here in gray and medium. I have the red, what do I get here? The dark flag textured fleece sweater. This is the classic Sweatpants in navy blue. Oh my. Here is just the classic full zip hoodie in red. And then finally, this is their bomber jacket in cargo green. It's a canvas bomber jacket. Let's get them all on. I try to look at each company on 5 points: quality, fit, style, value, and overall experience. There was fast free shipping to get here originally, and then the returns process is pretty easy. I like when companies put the return label right in the box, but this is just as simple of a process. They even give you instant credit, so if you need to do an exchange on there. So thumbs up on experience so far. Full zip classic hoodie. This is a heavy garment. You know, sometimes you just shop at, we used to call it Cheap Champs at my mall because it was the Champs outlet, and you just buy these goofy Nike shoes for 30 bucks or 20 bucks. And this is the complete antithesis of the stuff that I used to buy there. When they say it's a 10-year hoodie, look, you got reinforced elbows right here. It's a very soft inner lining of the cotton. 100% cotton, made in the USA. Wow. All right, let's just wear it all. We'll start off with the flagship hero product of American Giant. This is the 10-year hoodie, and I think to start and set the stage is, if you're the type of guy that wants to get 10 different colored hoodies for $10 so that you can cycle through colors and you don't care about quality, you just want something that you can vary in your wardrobe, then this is not the company for you. If you're the guy that wants one hoodie for 10 years, that's something that's going to last, wear, and age with you, this is the company for you, which is why these hoodies are $90, $100. We're starting with the hoodie, but across the board, the Henley, the fleece, the crew neck, it all feels so sturdy, incredibly high quality. The stitching is all reinforced. You can see on the crew neck and on the hoodie, there's this reinforced area at the elbow so that you don't, this is the most weared part of your arm if you're sitting on a desk or if you're moving around. And the way that the zippers, just these heavy duty YKK zippers, a huge sturdy bottom part of the hoodie here. I'm not crazy about the American Giant thing, but I can live with that. It's not too gaudy and outrageous. The hood here, double lined and over stitched. It's just incredibly impressive. The fit is very interesting because usually in any garment that I get, I need to get a medium. And actually on the Henley, on the crew, and maybe on the hoodie, I could probably size down. And so they say that if you want more relaxed size up. I definitely wouldn't go for a large. For me, a medium is this loose, relaxed fit. I'm not really a hoodie guy, but my number one pickup from this would be this crew neck. I can just feel in this sweatshirt. This reminds me of some of the sweatshirts that my dad used to have, like from the 90s when they were usually a higher quality better made material, and I love the feeling of this. This also has the reinforced elbows and arms over on the side here. I could layer this with a button down in the fall, but you just have to feel the garment weight on here, which is nice because it ends up being a little bit more anti-wrinkle than those things. If you have really thin fabric, it's gonna get wrinkly and creased, but you can just see the way this hangs because it's so thick. Just awesome. Because the sleeves are longer, I definitely have to size down though in the crew neck. I love the chunky thermal, I love the color, I love the waffle knit. This is another one where the sleeves are nice and long so that I could size down in order to get a more tailored fit. You can see in the try on, it's a little bit boxy and a little bit wide on the sides for my own preference, but it's a fine line that I have to walk because I'm not a muscular guy. If I was a little bit more muscular and I could pull off a little bit tighter of a waffle knit, it would really make me look pretty hunky. But having a nice Henley with the button down, you can see that there's this contrasting fabric in here because it is double stitched and the buttons feel very sturdy, nice metal. It's just another solid piece. The Journeyman fleece has an awesome texture to it, different enough from the crew neck that I would be able to get the same color in both garments, but I would be able to style them slightly different. This one does feel a little bit warmer than the crew neck did, and it's a little bit different of a stitching down here on the bottom, but it's one of these perfect, more like chunky, rugged sweaters, and something that I'd love to layer with as well. If the crew neck sweater is my number one pickup from this, the number two would be this polo. The fabric on this, the cotton just feels so sturdy and so strong. It has the additional button on the back, which I like to keep the collar down. The collar doesn't take collar stays, but it feels like you'd be able to wash and iron this and keep this pretty sturdy. It doesn't have the American Giant tag down on the bottom, which I like. It's fine on the hoodie. I wouldn't want it on the polo, but you can also see on the side where you usually have the V stitch on the polo, it's reinforced with additional fabric and additional thread, and this is where you get into the quality construction of the material. So it's not just the raw cotton that they use, but also the construction that makes these a very durable garment. The mechanics jacket, I love the color, the material, and the design. Unfortunately, the fit is just much too boxy. I don't think I could size down on this just based on the sleeve length, so this is something I'd have to go get tailored and adjusted in order to fit my body, but I don't know if I'm gonna go through with that. It's $228, so it's not an expensive jacket. It's not going to be the warmest jacket because it's not filled or layered or anything, but if you're looking for something in this like thicker, heavy canvas, I know a few people this would be great for. It has all the hallmarks of the other pieces from American Giant, this thick, reinforced, double stitched all over the place. It is inner lined, but it doesn't have like a filled lining to keep warm, and it's just one of those things where you could see this jacket being used for many years and then wearing with you and adjusting and breaking in a little bit, forming to your body over time. I do wish it was a little bit more slim fit, but I've got plenty of other jackets, and I've been more into top coats recently, so that was a little bit more casual for my own taste. The sweatpants are not for me, but they're just as sturdy and strong as the hoodie, as the crew neck, and it is, if I were to go with a pair of sweatpants that I've tried out in the past few years, I would absolutely choose these ones. They just personally don't flatter me. I've never found a pair of sweatpants that really flatters me. My comfy pair of pants for at home is either from Outlier or from Lululemon, but this is a pair that my wife is dying to steal just because you can feel the quality and the warmth and the coziness. This is another one where you can feel the quality of a garment in the pockets and in the drawstring, because those are two easy places to try and skimp on quality and save costs typically when you're manufacturing, which is why these carry a higher price. There you have it, gents. American Giant, really impressed with all this stuff from them. Really looking forward to as they expand their line and add some new casual comfy wear. If you have any experience with them, let me know in the comments. You can also reach out at _Kavalier on Twitter and Instagram, because I thought I'd covered this before, and now doodly covered, and looking forward to a follow-up in the future. You know, check back in 10 years of the 10-year hoodie and see where things are at. If you guys are looking for a video, let me know in Twitter or in the comments. And then also, if you've missed something in the channel, go back. I've posted too many videos, even for myself. I can't keep track, obviously, because I thought I had covered this before. But I have some great things to finish out the year, and in 2018, it's just going to be gangbusters. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier. Guy on a buffalo, looking around, saying, hey, watch yourself. The guy on a buffalo, hey man, the guy on a buffalo, and I'm saying, man, the guy on a buffalo.